Grandma?
Oh my.
Oh, did I scare you? Sorry about that.
Some water?
No, I got some in the shop, but
Okay.
I'll probably be. I can eat here for dinner.
You will. Huh?
Yep. So I'll let you know. Sounds good. Have a good one. Didn't mean to scare her. So we got Dale from Raiders out here. One of the local case dealers we go to. He's out working on the tractor. He's got a couple things he's trying out. Hopefully it's looking promising. So hopefully he can get it working. If not, they're gonna get a loaner down here. Well guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday morning. We got one more day before severe storms roll in. So we're gonna get it going. I'm gonna take the water trailer up and finish up our bean spraying. Pat and Nathan are already heading down south to start planting and working ground. Nathan's gonna work ground until his bean planter tractor's ready to go, so this afternoon. And Curtis is finishing up in Hydrus up in Bellevue. He should be done around lunch or so. And the 8050 still doesn't have AC, so he is cooking. Just made it up to Bellevue. There's really not a good spot to load, so I'm actually just pulled off on the side of the road, well off onto the shoulder. I'm gonna pull my sprayer actually into the ditch, just because it's really the only place that makes sense. There's no place else to turn around. And I'll only be here for like an hour. I'm gonna go run a cold water up to Curtis because he's sweating his butt off. I guarantee you it. He's running the 8050 with no AC, and it's already 80 degrees out. So Curtis broke down. He had a bearing go out on his toolbar on the outside wheel bearing. So basically you can see when your wheels are going straight, your bearing's good. When it's crooked, it's not. So he had a bearing go out. So he's shut down on Hydrus for the day. He's gonna fix it tomorrow morning. So he's actually gonna pull 2 empties home. I'm gonna hook him up here, then go up into my dad's pasture and hook up the other one. So we'll hook the double on. Oh, the fun part, can Curtis back up straight? It's almost impossible to do it just one person, so hopefully he can do it. Oh! Okay, 3 feet. 1. 6 inches. Oh! A little more. Oh! Hooked up and going, so he's gonna go home and start working some ground. Well, this is the first. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I'm being safe about it. It's just I'm in the ditch. Innovation on the farm. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just finished up the last of the beans, so now I'm just emptying my sprayer out, putting a really low rate. Just kind of emptying out, then I'll rinse it twice, put a rinse agent through on that last one. It basically helps dilute and kill that chemical, and then I think we'll be ready for corn. Cool. I just emptied out, so now I got 100 gallons of water in my rinse tank. I'm gonna put about 30 or so in, just so I can spray out a little bit more, and then do that again, but put a rinsing agent. Rinse tank and load. Tank rinse. I got this nifty little valve up here. Be nice if this was on the cab, but oh well. Filling my rinse tank back up. I threw about 50 gallons in, so I'll throw my rinse agent, fill the rinse tank back up, take the semi back home. Let's boogie. Oh yes. Man, I wish I could have been recording that. My grandma and I just took me up here to Bellevue. Man, we had some awesome conversation. Talked about my great-grandpa moving here from Indiana. Talked about her and Grandpa Joe buying a couple farms around them, and yeah, it was cool. Thanks, Grandma. Love ya. Also, I apologize for the wind. I'm using this new GoPro 9 and it doesn't have a mic on it yet, or a wind muff. Bellevue bound. Sorry, Preston bound. Driving by Kuhnel, so I might as well stop and get some parts. We had some parts come in, some for the planter, hopefully one for the sprayer too. Easy enough. It was just a dial for the planter that it was the adjustment to the insecticide. Let's go get spraying. While I was sitting here, I noticed I was spewing oil. These plugs seem like every half a year, twice a season, I have to loosen these up or tighten those back up. So I think we're good to go now. So Nathan's back, he must be running because, so I just sprayed out that last rinse. So I did 3 rinses on this thing. Now I'm gonna clean out these filters and then get ready to spray corn. So minus me stepping on it, the left one's dirty, the right one's clean. Yeah, there's a big difference. I was getting restricted on my pressure when I got going fast, so let's see if that makes a difference. Let's run some seed to Nathan. He's out. Taking some seed. Beans are in the ground here. We got about 80 acres in. So this, what I'm bringing Nathan, will be the last to finish this field. He's got 100 acres or so across the road. We'll see if he finishes that tonight. The old 340's back from the south farm, and the new 340 is out planting beans, I'm guessing. Let's fill up with some seed. Good enough. So I'm priming the boom. You can definitely tell when the product makes its way out because it's a white. So it's about right here right now. It's still making its way out. So that's why I'm doing it. It would have taken like 2 acres to get all the way to the end of the boom if I wouldn't do this. Now is the time where we're gonna get some acres knocked out. 16 mile an hour. Let's go. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna cross the road unfolded because I'm literally just hopping right across the road. Sweet. Now there's like little big droplets right there. I don't like that. It's leaking or doing something, so let's go check it out. So I can tell where it's coming from. It's coming from a fitting. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know, it's not terrible right now. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Like it's just a couple drops. I don't know what the deal is. I have to investigate it on a rain delay. Haven't filmed much in a while because it hasn't been that eventful. Honestly, I've just been hammering the acres out. Done 150 acres in the last 2 hours. So I mean, it's going good. I got 2 more fill-ups and I'm gonna take the water tender down south. Gotta get every last drop because these suckers are expensive. My hands are a little dirty from all that graphite that I used when I filled Nathan's planter. So thankfully Rhonda put in some wet wipes. What a gal. Half-mile long rows at 18 mile an hour. Doesn't last long, but it lasts long enough to like eat a 30 of fries at a time. And then I'll try and munch on the hamburger. Looks like I got about 6 passes left. Can I do it? I think I will. Drop a comment down below. There you go, let's head south. Made it down here. So I'm gonna hook the water up. Rhonda should be here in about a couple minutes. She's gonna take me back home to get the sprayer. We'll bring it down here and do some night spraying. Last pass of the first field done at night for corn. This makes acre 260 of corn that I've sprayed. Not bad. Just made it to the south farm. Let's continue the night spraying. First gotta check my water tank, see how full that's getting. Woo, I'm tired. Well, got a load done. Pat's got another hour left or so. So I'm gonna put another load down and just about get this field done. It's hard to tell, but Pat's running right over there. He's planning, he's got about 10 acres left, and I'm just rolling along here. Been a mile-long pass on this one, and that is awesome. Oh man, it's midnight. Pat's still got another 20 minutes left, and you guys can't see me at all. Sorry about that. Let me blind myself real quick. Brace. Oh gosh, not even gonna look. So I'm gonna go fill up and finish this field. I got 30 acres left. There we are, 200 acres done. Not all of it was corn, only 65 of those acres were beans, but still 135 acres were corn here, and then I did 400 acres of corn this afternoon. That's pretty damn good. That's right there, he just finished up and he's folding up. I'm just running out this tank. There he is, and I just ran out. Perfect. Folding up his unit. I'm tired. It's 1 in the morning. 400 acres done after 4 in the afternoon. That's pretty good. I will say, I mean, when you're going 17 mile an hour though, you can really cruise through acres. Time to head home. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Sunday afternoon, rain's coming. Didn't think it'd come so early. Well, I mean, it's 4:30, but I was hoping I'd at least get a couple loads of spraying in. I might only get a half. Let's get going. Load it up, let's get going. It's getting darker and darker to the west. I might only have 1 load, if that, so let's get this out so I don't at least have a full sprayer just sitting here. I had 150 acres here that Pat planted already. And I've been gone from the farm the last 2 days. I had met my nephew for the first time ever. Oh, that was 2 days ago, and then yesterday was my sister's college graduation, so couldn't miss that. Important things that you just can't miss sometimes. It is what it is. Not good. Windshield's getting wet already. Not bad yet, but might not be good. Might not even be able to get this done. We'll see. Well, it's just sprinkling right now, so it's not too bad. It actually let up a little bit. So I don't know, we'll see. I might be able to spray this tank out. I might get shut down in 2 minutes. Might be able to finish the farm. I don't know. So I just gotta go and take it right now. And yes, I'm not in my normal farming attire. Hopefully nothing breaks down because I'm not dressed for it, but I actually just got out of the golf tournament with my dad and my brother. So that was pretty fun. Gotta take time for family stuff once in a while. Oh man, that rain is a mile away. I see it coming, and it's coming hard. I will be able to finish this pass for sure, and maybe 1 more. I'm gonna try to go for 1 more to get this tank half empty, but man, it's gonna be close. I'm pushing it, going 17. Oh man, we'll see. That guy mowing his lawn is gonna get wet here soon. Nope, I'm calling it. It's gonna get rainy. It's about to get medieval in here, I'm calling it. It's already starting to rain pretty good. I don't want to get this thing too dusty, and I'm a little concerned about the chemicals working with rain coming on. I think the chemicals I'm spraying right now is fine, but just best not to chance it. So I'm gonna fold up, get out of this field before it gets medieval in here. Oh yeah, it's coming good. Well, I got a whopping 30 minutes of spraying done, so that's awesome. At least I got something done, but still not a lot. Ow, I don't want those bags getting wet. I might throw them under the trailer real quick. Those bags ain't a mess. I definitely don't want them getting wet. Time to get wet. Woo, she's coming down. I just shut her down, so doesn't look like it'll last long, but it's gonna be enough to shut me down for today. And maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Good little shower though. Just so this fresh corn needed. Just wish it would have waited a couple hours, but hey, what do you do? Well, cool. Let's shut down for the night. Head home and we'll pick this up in the morning. See you guys. Hey guys, we're back. It's the next day. Let's get moving. It's a little windy today, so I might have to put a little bit more water in. I'm actually going to start by bringing my water tender over to the hydrant and getting it filled up. Got the tender filling, let's go do some spraying. It's going good, it's a little windy, but it's not bad. So it's going pretty good. Like I said, a little windy, but I'm just gonna spray with a really low pressure today. Keep my gallons up. After this load, I'm gonna up my rate so it's more volume going down. So I'm not gonna get as much done, but at least I'm gonna do something because, like I said, it's windy, but I need to get going. Just finished the first tank and it's windy. I'm just gonna do the flats. I don't want to be doing this up in the hills because it could potentially blow. I'm confident this isn't gonna drift at all. And just as an extra precaution, I was doing a 12.5 gallon weight rate per acre. I'm gonna up that to 15. That's gonna give me a little bit more water per square foot. That's gonna make it heavier going down to the ground. It's gonna be much harder for the wind to blow it. So let's do it. Got all the chemicals loaded up. Now I just gotta fill it up until my sight gauge hits what I need. So because I went to a 15 gallon an acre rate, I gotta adjust how much I put in. So I'm gonna do 51 acre loads. That means for a 51 acre load, I put in 770 gallons roughly. It's not exact, I just go off that sight gauge right there. But in that adjusted load, I'm gonna put 8 gallons of fuel, which is our more residual. I only put in 6.4 gallons. Instead of putting 1.5 gallons of the Mesotrone, I'm backing that from the 3 ounce an acre rate to 2. So that means I'm only putting in about 3/4 of a gallon instead of 1.5. Make sense? See, there's a lot more water stream coming out now. I'm spraying basically 15% more water down per square foot. So it's drifting a lot less, which is good. I'm running at the same pressure. So I'm not getting as much done, but at least I'm getting something done. So it's a really cool view. I really hope you guys can see it, but where the sun's at right now, you can just clearly tell as I'm going that 10 mile an hour across the ground, straight down from the boom, there's like just a complete mat of water just evenly applying right across the entire ground. That's the whole point of this. I am broadcast spraying a contact killer and a residual. That is going to basically kill any the few and far between leaves that are or weeds that are up right now, but it's mainly going to leave a residual layer that's going to make it impossible for the weeds to break through. So it just basically gives the corn a head start to kind of grow above the weeds and kind of outpace them, so we can basically put the nutrients and water and whatnot in the soil to the corn and not to the weeds. That's the whole point of this. And it basically makes us much more efficient and much more productive. Got this big field outlined card to this video here where I actually was ripping it and I found some concrete. That was fun. So that's over there. But it's about 92 acres. I'll have to do this in 3 different loads because I only came in with about 25 acres on me. Do 25 acres, go fill up to 50, then get filled up one more time, and then do another 25 and call it good. Well, what the heck just happened? It just yelled at me saying no GPS. What the heck? I'm in the middle of a freaking field. Well, I mean, I can't spray because I'm using my shutoffs. Well, that's dumb. Like, case GPS, in my opinion, is one of the worst that's out there. And this is just prime example. Clear as day, nothing, no trees, no nothing around, and I lose signal. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna quit complaining because it could be a lot worse. They're like, come on, man. Eh, whatever. I'm just gonna go fill up, and I only had 44 gallons left. I'm just gonna go fill up and let the satellite pull in. It'll take probably 15 minutes. Well, since the GPS, I'm still waiting on GPS, I thought I might as well go out and dig, see how we're doing. I don't think I need to dig. Look at that. Corn's coming up. Yeah, I don't even need to dig. Cool. Sorry for the wind, but that means I need to get this sprayed because this was planted a day before the stuff I'm on right now. So if I don't get this sprayed today, I'm gonna be spraying it tomorrow. I'm gonna be hurting its emergence, so that's not good. So let's get going. Still don't have GPS, so let's go dig in this field. This is about a day behind, if not a day and a half behind. Let's go take a look. Some fertilizer. That was a fail. Let's try again. There we are, there's one. Right there, she's just starting to poke up. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. Sending the big root down deep to get the water. And this is starting to poke up top. Beautiful. Cool, so this will be a merge tomorrow. Guess I'm just gonna manually steer it because I'm not gonna sit here for 20 more minutes, wait for it to come on. So, going old school. So I'm just having to just manually steer and kind of guess and overlap a little bit because my coverage is good. I mean, I'm 5-inch accuracy right now. I'll take that because I'm overlapping about 10 inches. So I'm gonna send it. I'm not gonna sit here for, like I said, 20 more minutes. So I'm furious. So as I'm driving around, I turn around. I only make one outside round on my sprayer because what I normally do is, I go over the fence, I raise my boom, go over the fence, and come right back down. But for some freaking reason, I hit the up button, the boom didn't go up, I didn't catch it in time, I slammed it back, boom, hit a fence, and broke one of the nozzle bodies. Oh, I am furious. And I can't even find the nozzle body because it's buried in the grass. I don't know what the heck the deal is. It's just not been my day. I'm gonna quit. Broke a couple things. Well, plus I don't have parts because I can't find, well, there's that. But I'm missing the actual tip itself, the white thing. Without that I can't spray it. I don't have a spare of that. So I've been digging around here for 20 minutes just trying to find it and I can't find it. So that's awesome. So I'm just gonna fold up, call it quits. It is what it is. Go just get new parts and start again tomorrow. So I also found that bad boy is cracked. Awesome. Looks like it's already been cracked before, so cool. So I decided to go ahead and spray out the tank. I just didn't spray with the one because I didn't have a nozzle, so I just sprayed with that one section and sprayed 80 feet. But I got it done, so I'm gonna take this back home. It shouldn't be too much to re-weld, get the new parts in the morning and be up and running before noon. So it is what it is, just kind of a crappy day if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. That brake that I said, that actually was us. When this broke last year, the fold joint, that also broke. Again, I think that was more the design than anything else because I really didn't do anything on that first brake. I think that second brake was kind of halfway causing me hitting the fence. It is what it is. Let's head home. Here comes Everhard's 4440 with the 1,600 gallon tank. Just got back here. Oh, Curtis is fixing. He's got a bearing out on the soil finisher. He's fixing that. Jeff went and took Nathan some seed. He's planting out at longs. Pat is planting out back. So I'm gonna go. Rhonda's gonna give me a ride back down to the south farm. I'm gonna bring the spray trailer back home or back to the next farm, and then I'm gonna take off for the night. So I'm down here with Rhonda, just dropping some food off for Nathan. While I do that and looking at the weeds, they got smoked. That's what I like to see right there. Fried to a crisp. Let's see how deep he's burying these beans. Basically, I want to look around and see, make sure there's no beans on the ground, that he's actually getting it's somewhat in the ground, because all these are no-tilled out here because of you know, I've said the reasons before, but no-till, it's reduced tillage pass, and beans do really well. They do really well in a lot of different areas. So let's take a look. See how deep he's putting them. About an inch deep. Yes, there's one, there's one. That's pretty good. I'm gonna be calling it quits here soon, but before I do that, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna move this truck so it's out of the way, but I'm also gonna look at, I wanna get a plug that can basically, I can go from the semi to the trailer, because right now I don't have any lights for this thing. So I need to get a female semi adapter to this female gooseneck. So I need to look at that. I'll do some Googling and figure that out. Good enough. So I'll be able to take this thing home tomorrow. Well, I guess not home, but to the next place, and we'll be able to keep spraying. Anyway, I'm gonna head home, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.